How does your organization's climate strategy align with our event's focus on governance and finance?
So at the Climate Governance Initiative, we have 34 chapters working in 70 countries around the world, and we're hearing from independent directors and board directors who really want to understand what their role is to provide oversight for their companies to drive climate action in their corporate actions. We're finding that board directors are both interested in understanding better the climate science, the policy landscape, but increasingly companies are recognizing that they need to think about the business opportunity. They need to think about innovation for growth. They need to think about what's the next top technology that can really allow them to drive competitive edge in their businesses. Board directors who are taking a more robust approach to climate governance are finding that they are staying ahead of their competition. They're being able to pioneer new technologies, and they're doing this alongside the transition from the business as usual operations, looking for new business models, looking for transformational change, and not just taking the word of naysayers who say it's just not possible. Government policy is helping enormously. In India, there's a really strong policy objective now, some clear direction for the market, and smart board directors are taking advantage of that. Yes, of course, you're still balancing the trade-offs between short-term versus longer-term opportunities, but by recognizing that there is an opportunity, a huge opportunity to address and tackle some of these big challenges, that it's enabling companies to attract talent and to drive innovation through the boardroom into their business.
A few words about Team Marksman and your experience at the event.
The India Summit today has been absolutely fantastic. We've had a huge array of different speakers looking at what's driving policy, what's driving business behaviours. We've had some great examples of actually what's happening on the ground. This is no longer a pledge about climate action. This is about real climate action taking place on the ground. And it's been wonderful to bring that to life with some real case studies. We've had experts that we've been able to learn from. And I think what's great is that gathering of organisations and of individuals. And from my personal perspective, being able to get that boardroom insight into what's happening, into the conversations that are now taking place is really exciting.